It may come as a surprise that I am a vegetarian, well, pescatarian. I don't eat red meat or chicken, and as a result, I need a lot of protein in my diet from other sources. I have fish 2 or 3 times a week, but my main source of protein is protein shakes, which I have usually 2, sometimes 3 times a day. And this means a lot of blending. And for the past decade, I've gotten by with the Magic Bullet blender, which, is fine. It's easy to clean. My main concern with it, because of all the things coming out about microplastics, is that it's a plastic cup and a plastic blender. And when you activate things at high speeds, you tend to get little pieces of the plastic breaking off in the drink. Because I drink so many of these, I have long been looking for a full stainless steel alternative, and I found it with the Beast Mini. These are a little more expensive. They're around $120, and they are super powerful, though, for blending up protein powder, creatine, water, and almond butter. You probably don't need all the power that the Beast has. I mean, the ads have it chopping up almonds and doing all sorts of amazing things. I was more concerned with, one, the health benefits, and two, having something nice in my kitchen because I'm using it every day, multiple times a day. And having had the Beast for, a month and a half now, it is a really noticeable improvement to, this thing that I do again and again and again. The recipe for my milkshakes is a scoop of 100% whey, a scoop of this fiber, a scoop of creatine, about 5 grams. So I'm having 15 grams a day, a scoop of collagen, sometimes a little bit of 2% milk, and then the rest water and a banana or almond butter, depending. This makes a lovely, thick, tasty milkshake that I look forward to having. And if I have 3 of these a day, it gives me over 100 grams of protein. So everything I eat in my meals is now in addition to that 100 grams. I'm just looking to support my, different things that I do, my sports, to stay healthy, to keep the muscle that I have. I'm not trying to, become Mr. Olympia or any sort of, bodybuilder. I think this is a healthy amount of protein, and I want to get it in a healthy way. So for me, the Beast has been a big improvement. And, yes, it is over $100. Something you use every day. You're going to be, if you have this thing for 4 or 5 years, the cost is almost negligible. By getting all your protein in shakes, you don't need to worry or count calories or measure protein in your meals. The stuff you get in your meals is now in addition. And by building it into a habit that you have at like 10 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, and, a couple hours before bed, it just becomes part of your day that you don't have to think about, and you can kind of put it on autopilot and help you reach your, protein goals. I will say I saw a big improvement in my health when I megadosed creatine from 5 grams up to 15 grams. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I'm not getting any creatine in meat because I don't eat meat. I definitely saw a big jump in my, ability to, my athletic performance, in my jiu-jitsu. My chin-ups went from like 5 to 15 in the course of like 2 or 3 months. So yeah, the creatine hype is real. The other big thing that I wanted to say is that having milkshakes like this, that they become the first thing you do when you get hungry, stops you snacking on things that you shouldn't have. So yes, come 10 o'clock or 3 o'clock, you may want a cookie or chocolate or like something, whatever your favorite poison is. And rather than trying to white knuckle through that craving and trying to say using your limited willpower, you can say to yourself, oh, I can still have one, but I'll have one after my protein shake. And 99% of the time, once you have the protein shake, you're full. You won't want that high sugar snack. The protein fills you up and tastes good enough that you no longer have that craving. So I think that makes a big difference. And inversely, the number one problem with having those snacks is then they fill you up too much to have the protein and the shakes that you need. So I've tried lots of different things. I've tried the ready-made muscle milk cartons. I've tried the puff bars. And I've even worn a glucose monitor to see what they do with your blood sugar. The protein shake is by far the best. It's good to do a little walk after it, right? Not to have it sitting down. But all in all, the Beast Blender and these type of protein shakes really make a difference to my overall nutrition. I know if I get this right, I don't have to, it helps in so many other ways and fits into my life in a way that's easy to do. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.